Day one, and I'm standing on the deck of the ship in Dover, overlooking the white cliffs, and just below me is the jacuzzis and the swimming pool, rippling away in the wind. And already, it's too late to get off. We're sailing away with music. The regular sailors have already been into the library and taken all the books. Those who've sailed many, many times are already having their third cup of tea. And the average age must be 76. Goodbye, England. (3101). I'm sharing with a guy called John, who's also a gentleman host. Hello, are you John?
I'm John.
Hi, John.
Steve, I guess?
Yes, I'm Stephen from the BBC. Pleased to meet you.
Yes, come in, Steve.
Hi, thanks.
Come in.
And it's a nice little room we've got, isn't it?
Yes, we call them cabins, remember?
Cabins. It's a bit daunting when you're coming in to share with another man for the first time
Oh,
over
yes,
such a long period, isn't it?
It's unusual, yes.
Yeah.
You have something you get used to.
Do you snore?
I don't snore,
Okay.
no.
That makes two of us, we're all right.
That's two, oh
Okay.
good.
I'll just put my case up.
Yes?
Actually, one thing I need to know, I hope I've got the right things, but what are the main,
Well, the main things
we
are
need to have?
formal wear, informal wear, casual wear and day wear. Now the formal wear is white or black dinner jacket or tuxedo.
John is a sprightly 77-year-old, and he's been a gentleman host for 11 years. He worked at a bank for 30.
White shirt.
He was very organised.
Grey trousers, plus the 3 theme nights, which are red, white and blue, tropical and cowboy.
Oh, okay. And we all have to wear the same clothes at the same
We
time?
all wear the same clothes at the same time, so we're easily identifiable to passengers.
Excellent. And the others, are they on the same corridor?
The others on this trip are in the next 2 cabins.
Lovely. Okay, we're not sailing till 5 o'clock, so we've got plenty
5
of
o'clock
time.
we sail. It's now about
Lovely.
11:15. We'll
Okay.
go to lunch at 12. At 2 o'clock we'll be upstairs on deck, waiting for the passengers to come on board.
Okay, thank you very much. I'll just unpack.
There's plenty of space in there. Just make yourself at home.
Next to Curtis, we have a group of gentlemen that loves dancing. They are our dance hosts. So ladies, if you would like to have a dance, well, make yourself known to the gentlemen here. They will be more than happy to dance with you. And that is Barry. Thank you very much. That's very good here.
Barry, our leader, is about to tell me some of the do's and don'ts of the job.
The main one, of course, is we're not allowed to have relationships with passengers.
It must be difficult though sometimes if you're dancing with someone and you can't help emotions and instinct, and if you both
Very
like each
true.
other, what do you
Somebody
do?
said to me, how to defend myself from this attraction. I said, well, whenever I dance 6 inches away, but you have to remember that, maybe we've both got red blood in our veins, and it's very difficult sometimes to
Keep the 6 inches.
keep those 6 inches away.
Do you keep an eye on the other gents as well to make sure they keep their 6 inches?
Yeah, they know the score, but if one does step out of line, then I'll have a word with him after the dance and say, look, you're a bit closer. And it's the same if a guy isn't on the floor and he should be on the floor. Little omissions of duty sometimes.
And the rule is one dance, then change.
Yes,
Never
yeah.
two in a row.
Never 2 in a row.
But maybe, what are the other do's and don'ts? I mean, for example, how do you ask a lady to dance?
Put your hand out and say, please, can I have this dance? Now,
Every
if you know
time.
the lady, you might say, Mary, can I have this dance? Or would you like to dance?
Right, now your left foot forward, gents. 1, 2, close. Now your right foot. 1, 2, close. That's it.
So Sylvia, you're a dance instructor here on the Boudica.
Yes, I am.
And we're here for a lunchtime class. Now, I know the gentleman hosts will come up in a minute. Do they make a big difference to your classes?
Oh yes, they help with the ladies. You get
got a few ladies cruising on their own, come on the cruises knowing that they're going to have at least 2 dance hosts on, sometimes 4, and they obviously know that they're going to get a dance here and there, and that's what they like.
Now everybody's starting to arrive now. We're coming up to 2 o'clock.
2 o'clock,
They're all sticklers for time, aren't they? They all arrive.
Oh yes, dancers are like that.
Yeah, and I noticed there's 2 single ladies. One of them is Monica. I've seen Monica.
Yeah, the other one is Pearl.
Pearl, Monica
Yeah,
and Pearl,
yeah.
sitting at the front waiting.
Yeah, that's right, waiting patiently for their gentleman to come along.
Just shout "ow" if I stand on your toes.
I'm sure you won't.
Do you like dancing?
I love it. It's my life now.
Is it really?
Yeah. Well, when you live on your own, I don't play bridge or golf. This has given me a life, dancing.
We're all learning the 1-2 close, and we're all moving from one side of the stage to the other. Then we stop and move back again, like a typewriter. We haven't learned to turn yet. One, two, 1, 2. Was it 1, 2, 1, 2? And 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. What was the step? It can't be 1, 1. It's not a step, it's a hop. Well, I'm just coming into the cabin after my first dance lesson and the welcome meeting for the new guests. And to be honest, I'm not feeling too well. The ship is sailing quickly down the Bay of Biscay and it's pitching and rolling quite a lot. And it's not easy trying to learn the waltz when the ballroom is moving. But I can't hang around. In 45 minutes I've got to be up for a cocktail party. We're on duty. And out will come, for the first time, the dinner suit. And here it is. The finest polyester money can buy. I'm standing at the cocktail party. We've all been strategically placed around the ballroom and there's hundreds of people all enjoying a drink. I'm not sure if we're allowed to drink. I can see Barry and John on port side and Noel on starboard. Can't see Brian though. He's probably under a table enjoying a cocktail. I guess we're just part of the decoration, really. Noel, what's the purpose of us being here at this cocktail party?
Well, to welcome the guests, and if anybody has difficulty in walking, we will escort them to a seat, and we stand at the top of the stairs, a couple of steps there, just to make sure any ladies don't stumble, or because it is subdued lighting.
Coming here tonight, I guess, is another opportunity to see if there are any single women who didn't come earlier on to the singles meeting.
It is indeed, because some are a little bit shy of coming to the singles meeting. They don't advertise it on their own.
Have you seen any new ladies tonight that we didn't see earlier on?
Yes.
But there's 2 cocktail parties. We're at the one for what is it? It's 6 till 6:30. Yeah,
yes.
And then there's another one a bit later on.
Exactly, for the second seating.
We must avoid the cocktails really, otherwise, because the boat is tilting a little bit as well.
That is correct. Yes. Oh, yes. There's nothing against you having a drink, but obviously you've got to be careful and not overdo it.
Yes, your bow tie's nice and straight anyway.
Guys, we met earlier today and we've had dinner together, but this is the first time we've come down here onto the battlefield, as we say, onto the dance floor, and to say good luck to every one of us. And the band's tuning up behind us, so it won't be long before we're into action.
The women will be in a minute.
Yeah.
It's a bit scary, really, isn't it, before it all starts?
Well, it's particularly this first night. We never know what's going to happen. Usually not so many ladies first night, but there are some very inquisitive ones who will come down to see who we are, what we are, and so it's. But we used to it now. We've done it a long time, and we take it in a stride a little bit now.
And it's nice that we're all wearing the same tonight: blazers, white trousers. See approach. Excuse me, would you like a dance?
Well, I don't know. Yeah, all right then.
Thanks. Excuse me, madam. Excuse me, madam. Would you like a dance?
No, I haven't danced for 50 years.
Do you want to dance now?
Yes.
Okay, thanks. My first rejection. Excuse me, could I have a dance, please?
I'd love to, thank you.
Oh, thank you. Perfect. So, Brian, which one shall I go for and which one are you going for?
I think we should go for Monica, really, because she's quite nice to dance with.
She's a good first starter.
She is, yeah, and I'll go with June, because she's another nice dancer. But at the moment, there's only about 3 or 4.
Monica is an experienced dancer. She danced a lot with her late husband. Now, in her mid-80s, she cruises around 3 times a year. Yes, you're a good mover.
Well, I get plenty of practice, so it should be.
You could dance all night long.
I could, yeah. I never seem to get tired. I bet the hosts get more tired than I do.
Well, you've worn us all out.
And I love the music too. I mean, this modern music now, it's got no melody.
No. Poor old Monica. She could have been dancing with Barry or Noel, but she's ended up shuffling with me. Am I leading?
Yeah.
Left, right.
And then start again now.
Okay.
You start with.
Right, left.
You just keep
left,
going. 1,
right,
2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Keep going. 1, 2, 3 like that.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
We won't do the corners. We'll just keep going. 1, 2, 3.
We are. Yeah, it's important to turn, otherwise.
I know. Well, we'll turn.
Hit the port side.
We'll turn at the next corner.
Like Monica, Mavis is another regular on board who knows how to have a good time.
You've got to make a bit of an effort, really. You can't just sit around and do nothing. You've got to join in with whatever is on offer on the ship.
And you have gentlemen hosts to make a difference, don't you?
Yes, I must admit, a lady on our own, we do need a little help. And we do not like to intrude into Mr. and Mrs. this and Mr. and Mrs. that. Because the wives don't care for that very much, which is sensible. So we rely on these gentlemen hosts being kind to us, smiling at us, taking us for a dance, and now and again taking part in the various things that are available on the ship for lonely people like me.
But they're more than just hosts, they're personalities as well, and they're real.
You mustn't fall in love with them because that would only complicate life. But they are charming, they are nice, they make us feel as if we're just a little bit better than cast-offs. Cast-offs? Or is it cast-outs? I'm not quite sure about that.
Mavis, do you mind if I ask you your age?
I'm 93, so what the hell?
Well, we've been on the go now for about half an hour, and there's more women coming in all the time. All these single women, a lot of them are sitting on the front row. And I've had about, I'd say, 10 dances. So, still going. There's some ladies for the back as well, and we've got to make sure that we cover all of them. So, can't hang around, really. Let's go. Oh, it's 2 o'clock in the morning and I've just come back from the final session. Oh, I don't know how they do it. It's quite intense, more intense than I expected really, because you're literally on your feet all the time, dancing, looking for partners, escorting them back to their seats, and you're just on the go full on. I can't even be bothered to take my dinner suit off. Oh. Lying here in my patent shoes. John, standing here on a sun-drenched deck, it's not a bad life, is it?
I certainly can't complain, Steve.
And could you ever have imagined yourself doing this in your retirement, say 10, 15 years ago?
Oh, no. All my life I thought I would get perhaps one sort of world holiday, and that would be it.
And you're on cruises all the time, really?
Now for 11 years I've been cruising as a dance host. Not seen the whole world, but a fair proportion of it. Been very, very lucky.
Now, what does a typical day involve for a gentleman dance host?
Generally speaking, mornings are free. We just do more or less what we like.
We do ask all passengers to please be back on board at 5:15 as the Boudica then prepares to sail for our next port of call. Ladies and gentlemen, from all of us on board the Boudica, we wish you an enjoyable stay here in Ceuta.
So, Ceuta. All 5 of us are off for a little walk ashore. Cheers, lads.
Cheers, guys. All the best. Yeah. Cheers.
Many of them.
It's actually nice that you spend time together on the shore as well, isn't it?
It is one of the better parts of the cruising, as when we have these shore not excursions, but when we have the chance to come ashore together and just have a chat like this, have a beer, watch the world go by, something we really look forward to.
It's nice to get off the ship as well, isn't it? It's important just to escape, although it's funny, you get attached to it. I'm looking forward to getting back on. And Barry, being the appointed leader of the gentleman hosts, I guess it's part of your job to keep morale high, really.
Yeah, it is, and sometimes it's very difficult. But on this cruise particularly, I'm very relaxed about the 4 because I think we bonded well. Everybody does his job. I think this cruise has turned out well.
I think you're right. If you get on well, it kind of shines through, doesn't it? And it makes a difference to the way you perform.
If there is a problem amongst us as dance hosts, the passengers pick it up very quickly, and it does come out, no question about it.
Noel, while your pals are back home contemplating a game of golf in the rain or reading the paper in the conservatory, you're having coffees and beers in Australia and dancing the night away on the seas.
That's about it, yeah. Millionaire's lifestyle. Couldn't be better.
What did you do before you retired?
I was dairy farming, funnily enough. I don't expect as many dancers can claim that. But for 42 years, yes, I was dairy farming.
Does your wife mind that you're away all the time?
Well, she appears not to. Probably going to have to get rid of me, I don't know.
But I guess the other side of things is you are 1,000 miles away from home. You're dancing with single ladies. Is there an issue there where she worries a bit? Or?
I'm not at my age. I don't think so.
So as passengers enjoy the outdoor swimming pool and jacuzzi, and the captain plays his music over the tannoy, we leave port, set to sail for another 2 days.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are almost turned around, and then we go out to sea. Enjoy the beautiful evening on board the MS Boudica.
I think he's Norwegian.
Just for your information, we do have a big selection, and I do mean a big selection of beautiful cakes that our executive chef and his team's been working on all day this morning.
Having the mornings free is only fair, really, because come the afternoon, we're on duty. Dance lessons, tea dances, dancing in different ballrooms, sometimes until 2 in the morning. Well, I'm off now to find my first dance of the day. Would you like a dance?
Would I like to dance? Can you eat this first when I come back?
Okay, enjoy the cake.
Thank you, I will.
Timing is crucial. Would you like to dance, madam?
No, thank you. I've had 2 hip replacements. I'm not able to do so.
Okay, well,
thank you.
Thanks anyway.
Yes, thank you.
You can never tell. 0 out of 2. I think I'll get a cup of tea. Shaving, combing and the styling of hair, or what's left of it. And finally, the aftershave. You massage its hidden charm into your face. A wild, carefree and flamboyant aroma. Appropriate for the night ahead. Yes, there's something ceremonial about preparation. Your turn, John. All the troops in position, Barry, but no dancers.
All ready to go. Monica's always there ready. She's one of the keenest dancers we know.
Yes.
So.
And she must be in her 80s, and she's going strong, isn't she?
I would say she is. Well, and because I've known her a long time.
Yeah.
And
she's a nice lady. She's a really nice.
Yes,
lady.
yeah.
You find with some of these old ladies, they're not that accomplished on the dance floor, and you have to kind of lead them around.
Most of the ladies, yes, they're good social dancers. I mean, as we all are, but, none of us are Fred Astaires, and we don't expect them to be Ginger Rogers, but most of them can do the steps that you want.
Lads, I met a chap on the ship earlier on today, and he accused us of being some kind of bunch of elderly gigolos. I mean, what's our response to something like that?
I think a lot of it is jealousy. They see us dancing with, all these, lovely ladies, and they. I don't know why it is. Men seem reticent to go and ask ladies to dance, and I think then they get a little bit of jealousy, and they call us these names. So it doesn't. I don't worry me what they call.
No, we're not gigolos, are we, Brian?
Certainly not. No, we're just here to do a job, which is dancing with these ladies.
Well, we'll be starting in a minute.
That's right. So we have to remove jackets and prepare for the
military positions, everyone. Evening, Monica. Looking forward to a dance tonight?
Yes.
Will you be on till midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning?
I hope so.
How do you get a gentleman host's attention? Do you wave at them or just look and smile? Do you stamp your feet?
No, 2 of them I knew from another cruise. Because I do come about 3 times a year on the Black Watch.
Oh, so you're all cruising all the time?
Two of them knew me, you see. They're looking for dancers. A lot of the ladies they go to can't dance. So they want people who can dance, and I want a partner. So it works both ways.
Yes.
It?
Well, enjoy tonight. We'll have a dance later on.
Okay.
So we make our way across the dance floor. Evening, miss. Good luck. Michael. So we're all on different sides of the dance floor, and we're waiting for the music. Monica's up within seconds. And the people are starting to drift through from the first meal sitting. This is where the ladies will come to the front. Hi. Noel's off. He's a good mover though, isn't he?
Right?
Noel's quite a good mover.
Oh yeah, good dancer, yeah.
He uses the floor, all the space.
Yeah. But this is a very difficult dance to do.
The Viennese
waltz.
Viennese waltz.
Yeah. See, the woman, he's stretching his legs, but she's not stretching her legs, the lady. It's a kind of phrase.
Well, it's 1 o'clock in the morning and I've just come in after the final session. To be honest, there wasn't that many ladies there in the end. Well, just Monica for the last half hour. But she still wanted to dance, so we shared her around, really, took it in turns. We'd give her a rest, 5 or 10 minutes to catch her breath. She is 83. But she'd soon want to go again. She'd start tapping her feet. Oh well, coffee, then bed. The shine on these shoes, so good, I can see I need a haircut. So it's my last night. I've enjoyed it. You get into the routine after a while, and now I just don't want to get off. And it's quite sad, really. Right, it's 6:30 and I'm running late, so straighten my bow tie for the final time.
Vera, would you care for this dance?
I'd love a dance.
Thank you.
Monica, all the best.
Are you leaving us?
I'm leaving you.
Oh, well, it's been very nice meeting you.
It's been lovely meeting you too, and
Okay.
enjoy the rest of the cruise.
Thank you.
And enjoy all the
We'll
dancing.
miss you. Oh,
Will you miss me?
I will, yes, definitely.
Okay, this is it, lads. Off the ship.
That's right.
I just want to say it's been an absolute pleasure, and thanks for everything, and all the best.
Well, we've enjoyed your company, Steve. We've really enjoyed it.
You know what I've seen of you on the floor now. You're doing very well. The women seem to like you.
Become a host. You can do it. I think you'd make an excellent dancer, Steve. I don't know if I could put up with the competition, but
Brian, everybody,
Yeah.
keep on dancing.
Yeah, right. Great.
Miss you now.